Going everybody, PJ, getting ready to play part 2 of our Utah expansion. When last we left our intrepid explorer, he had made it to the town of Moab, Utah. He is bunked down in a hotel just outside of Moab, just south of Moab proper. Moab seems to have a sell goods, a bitumen, couple of coastline minings, an eddies, an A steel, and a couple of gallon. This must be the oil fields, I guess, off of 191. So we're going to go ahead and take a look, see what's on the freight market, and we'd like to stay, if we could, in Utah. So going from Moab to St. George, Utah, which is, wow, that is very west and very, oh, not so south, but west, very west. It's on the western edge almost. We've got, what else? Salt Lake City. Scrap metals to Salt Lake City, Utah, which I believe is the biggest city in Utah. Ogden, Utah, which looks like it's a little bit further north than Salt Lake City. So I think we will go. Let's go to Salt Lake City. Let's take a gander out Salt Lake City. So let's set that as our GPS destination. I forgot to look and see where we were. Wow, batting 1,000. So anyway, we should be fully rested. We the last episode was Utah Part 1. We went from wow, my brain is mush. Flagstaff, Arizona to Moab. We are in rest mode. We're going to have to go out and go north. My next rest stop is 13 hours and 42 minutes. And it looks like I need new tires. Well, I've got a little wear on my tires. Let's go ahead and actually let's take a look at the map, which is what I should have done while I was here. So we're going to the Steel, which is down the road and a little bit further north of the sell goods, which we delivered the to earlier. So, okay, so we're heading to Steel, and game time, it's 12:43 a.m. on a Monday. So let's get going. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the truck. All right, let's turn our lights on. Take a quick gander around here. Dark out here. Look at the beautiful sky, though. Stars are nice. Flip out real quick. A couple of fellow truckers pulled in for the night, I think. Got my lights on. Everybody's sleeping comfortably. Okay, let's jump back in. Throw this puppy, turn off the parking brake. I think we gotta go back that way for the exit. Yeah. Oh, I'm on messages, that's why. All right, you. There. Turn you off anyway. All right, a little bit close, but we'll take it. Got my lunar lander up there. It is dark, which makes oncoming traffic a little bit easier to see because they got to have their lights on, so... I'm making a right. I never turn my signal on, so I'm sorry about that. Ooh. Talk about a wide turn. So we're heading to the Steel to pick up, I believe it's scrap materials, which we're going to be taking to Salt Lake City Utah, which happens to be the largest city, I believe, in Utah. Once we get there, we'll find a place to park for the night. We'll pull the drone out and take a look around Salt Lake City. See what we can see in the big city. I got a guy breathing down my neck here. 65. Drop down to 50. And again, that speedometer, I'm going to have to do something about that. Because I cannot see it with my Pistolero steering wheel. We're heading down past this one. This was the one we turned off earlier today to drop off at the Sell Goods. Martin's Pub. Okay. Little pub action. Avalanche Steel. That's where we're heading. All those dune buggies, those kind of buggy things are big around here, huh? See them everywhere. Look like a hole in the wall. Is it hole in the wall or hole in the mountain? Moab Recreation Center. There's another one in the parking lot. It looked like they had them for rent, so if you're ever out this way and you want to rent one of those puppies, they are available. Oops. Just close enough. Enter. Did I not enter? I thought I hit enter. Didn't I hit enter? We got 2 loads going to Salt Lake City. This one's $10,028, and it's an urgent delivery. This one is $9,714. Standard and articulated trailer, so it's a double. It's a double. I'm gonna go with the bigger one because we were just if you'd seen my last broadcast, you know I was overdrawn. I was overdrawn at the bank, so I think I need to think about money first. I know nobody likes to, but I think I'm going to have to do that this time. So we're going to go ahead and go with the... Alright, this is a little wackadoo. A little bit of wackadoo. Scrap metal. Wow, I'm getting some kind of weirdness with my wheel and pedals here. A little bit of pulsating action here. I don't know if it's the ground I'm driving on or if I'm just having a weird reaction here. I got these boxes set up here. This is not going to help. Alright, there's the pin. I'm going to get this thing right on there. Missed it. Missed it completely. Let's try it again. Maybe not pay so much attention, such close attention. There it is. Alright, let's put the parking brake on, put it in a gear so we can get out and take a look. There she is. Alright. Let's hit the T-bar and go ahead and officially take possession of the load. Hook up our air hoses and our electric. I see some lights there, so there's the hoses. We're hooked up. And it look, whoa! Alright. Turns out we're hauling an empty trailer. Alright, so there it is. We got lights. We're all good. Let's quickly take a look at the route they're going to have us take here. We're taking 191, and then it turns into 191.6. And then it's going to peel off. Rice peel off. So we're going 191 to 6. We're going to take 6 up just outside Provo, Utah. Six to 15, and then 15 to 80, and then 80 to 202. 91 to 6. So 191 would be north. 6 would be west. West, 6 to 15 north. 15 north to 80. 80 west. And then 202 south. We're actually going south on 202. And that'll take us right to the steel in... So we're taking 1 scrap to the... Oh no, don't do that. All undiscovered. So this will be fun. Farmer's Barn. Never heard of that before. That's pretty cool. Ooh, a new car. Demuro Cars. Very cool. Kenworth. This is a discoverable that I think they wound up inadvertently uncovering for us. So I have a feeling this is a Kenworth dealership. I'm not sure. I won't be positive until I drive past it. So folks, let's head to Salt Lake City, Utah and deliver our goods. And we are expected between 8:17 a.m. and 9:47 a.m. It's 1:47 a.m. Okay. So this is an urgent delivery. Let's get it going, bro. Let us get it going. No time to waste. I'm glad we rested. I'm glad we took the time and we got the full 8 hours there. Let me fix my camera so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is just a roadway, so we don't have to worry about turning out. All right, that kind of turn came up on me kind of quick. I did not realize. I thought we were going to be going to the busy street. The more bus drivers coming through pretty quick, ain't it? Oh, wrong button. The Slam Pete Hotel. Got us some traffic here tonight. Slam Pete has a vacancy. All right. Okay, we're going to have a discoverable coming up here on the right-hand side, it looks like. It looks like it might be a recruitment center, just judging from the neon that I'm seeing from here. Yes, sir. A recruitment agency here in Moab. So if you're looking to pick up some more drivers, this is the place to be. Junction 70, Castle Valley. Looking for 191 North, 45. Hey, how's it going, guys? 1:57 a.m. Don't you guys think it should be going somewhere? Heading somewhere? No? All right, we're on 191 North, so we're going to take this, and eventually it will become 191.6 North, and then 191 peels off 6 North, continues on. So we're pretty much going to be on this for a while. This load feels a little strange. It doesn't feel like a normal something that I'm used to. It feels a little loose. I don't know if that's just nerves after what happened to me in Euro Truck several times, or if it's true. All right, well, I'm stuck behind this guy now. 65. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. First left turn from outside the rig. Not bad. Oops, whoops, overcorrecting. Come on, man, we're getting on the highway. You need to be moving faster than this. 15 miles per hour. It's almost like you're trying to get me stuck on this incline. I'm going to jump back in because I'm going to try and pass this guy here. He's not, nope, wrong button. Okay, here we go. Obey speed limit, don't drink and drive. No, sir, not me. Well, we got some early morning traffic here. As soon as this car passes, I think I might be able to get going here. So we picked up a load out of Avalanche Steel in Moab. We're heading northwest to Salt Lake City, the Avalanche Steel in Salt Lake City. So we're doing an in-house transfer, so to speak. We're taking scrap metal from Avalanche Steel in Moab to Avalanche Steel in Salt Lake. We got into Moab. We did some droning. We took a look around Moab City there. And uh-oh, I gotta go this way. Sorry. Almost missed my turn. Talking so much. Cut that guy way off. Alright, need to settle down a bit. I'm gonna ditch my trailer here all over the road if I'm not careful. Okay. So we pulled into Moab, we droned a bit, found a couple of spots that were pretty interesting droning. There's a tragic accident, but I don't think that was in Moab. I think that was in one of the small towns just before you get to Moab. Very, very sad to see, but we did check out Moab. We checked out Hole in the Mountain tourist area, kind of a tourist area. It's funny because I'm currently reading Neil Gaiman's American Gods, and they talk a lot about those kind of tourist trap type of situations. Prince River. So we're heading up 191 north. We're going to pick up 6 west, and then at 1.191 we'll just continue north, and we're going to stay 6 west, heading into Salt Lake City. It's a beautiful evening. Currently 69 degrees. It's about 3:45 in the morning, so it's early morning. It's early morning, and we're going to be blessed with the fact that the sun will be coming up. We're missing some of the, we're going to miss some of this scenery and whatnot right now, but once we get to closer to Salt Lake, we'll see that, we're going to start to see that the sun will rise, and we'll start to see more. So I guess it's better to have it towards the end of the run. Price, Utah has been discovered. Price, Utah. 60. So is this it? Just charged? Got a charged store, and that's it. Well, okay, so we're probably we're out on the outskirts of Price. Price is probably a much bigger town. There's a lot more happening. Carbon Avenue. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. The Inhool. Carson Avenue. As you can see, we're starting to see sunlight. Looks like the sun might be coming up. Those mountains off in the distance are starting to get lighter. I think that's kind of cool because you start to see the mountains and whatnot, and you got the stars above as well. See if I can't get out on top of the roof and we can see it a little bit better. There we go. Let me do that though, otherwise I'll miss my turn. 100 north. This is nice. Look, you can kind of see there's some wispy clouds. Looks like there's some wispy clouds in the sky. I'm hoping that's coming through. I'm going to hit the cruise right here. 51's alright with me. Only problem is I can't turn my head from this camera angle, so it's just a straight ahead view. Same thing with on the bumper. It would be nice if I could just kind of turn left or right. But yeah, you get the wispy clouds. You got those beautiful stars up there. You're starting to see some light hitting the mountains. I mean, the atmospherics in this are amazing. The scenery, the whole thing. I mean, you know you're doing something right when you could take a truck driving game and make it one of the most popular games on Steam. You know, it's more than just driving the truck. There's a whole lot more to it. And the men and women over at SCS they're killing it. They are killing it right now. Top of the game. Top of the game. So, bravo to you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out there, if you're listening, or if you happen to catch wind, bravo to you. It's a nice scenic look off. You might have wanted to pull off there. Alright, got some birds in the sky. I'm going to have to jump back in the cab though, because like I said, I can't really turn my head, and I'd like to be looking at some of the rest of the sights around here, and I can't really see them. Oh, there's a nice kind of river gorge running along next to us here. I'm going to pump that brake a couple of times. Just look at that mountain in front of us. That stair step there kind of cut. Oh, that's something. That is something. Oh, and the police are everywhere. Train tracks. It's a train tunnel right there, right to the right. There's a train tunnel right through this mountain. Let me jump back in the cab. Alright, we're going to have to merge over. There's a guy coming up, so I'm going to let him know. We'll let him know what the deal is, yo. Here we go, party people. I'm going to make my trucks like neon orange. Or the color of orange golf balls. That's what I'm going to go orange golf ball color. There's some cows. Moo cow, moo cow. Cows hate that. Little river there. Let's see here. Windmill's coming up. Oh, heading downhill. Downhill quickly. There you go, some alternative energy sources. Little sand dune up there. Looks like sand area there. Sun's up. Whoop. Stupid. I'm telling you, folks, I'm going to get a wireless mouse, I promise. I promise. And I think once I do that, I think it smooths everything out. Right now, a lot of the herky-jerky problems I'm having with my camera work, and I am working on it, I promise you, I'm working on it, is because I'm fighting that stupid cord. So, I'm not turning though, I just want to get right. Slower traffic, keep right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dropped a couple frames there. That's what we're talking about. I gotta go, somebody's gonna honk at me. Lumberjack, the musical, only at Lamps. The ultimate celebration of hatchet sounds. Oh, I gotta get me tickets to that. Turn off my headlights, I think. I don't know, I guess it's a bigger issue in Europe. And I guess you could get ticketed in the US for not having your headlights on, but I don't think I've ever heard of it. But my brother-in-law, he plays Euro Truck. Euro Truck Sim 2, I believe it's called. I have also started playing Euro Truck and I'm enjoying it. Currently I'm in Milan, Italy. So it is lots of fun. But I guess you can be ticketed. It is common for them to ticket you if you don't have your headlights on, even if it's morning, you know, and the sun's up. So I'm not sure what that's all about. What do we got there? Canyon Creek, Walbert's Woods. Very nice. Oh, sorry. We're at Center Street, heading, well, we got to be heading west because we're on an even number road. So we're at 6 heading west. It looks like there's a huge Walbert. And I have a hard time believing that's a Provo. Provo, Utah. All right. Well, that's kind of cheesy. I drove through town. I didn't really discover it. Salt Lake City. So 15 north. This is our exit here. 15 north to Salt Lake. The other thing it seems is that in Euro Truck, they don't really go by route numbers, freeway numbers. You really have to pay attention to the signage. You got to read. You're looking for the name of the city or town or wherever you're heading, and that's how they do it. So, like I say, I'm look at that. I'm used to the U.S. way where you go in numbers and you look at the sign and you're looking for numbers, and I think that's because there's so many other towns and stuff that will be put on the sign that sometimes it'll be a different town and you're like, well, that's not where I'm going. So it's easy enough just to nice clouds, just to remember the route numbers. 800 north, 70 miles per hour speed limit. I'm doing 58. Let's get up to about 65. We'll hit the cruise. I did not fill my tank before I got on the road here, and I got about a quarter of a tank, a little bit more. But anyway, I'm going to turn this off. Heading into Salt Lake. We're on some regular highway driving now. We're doing some back road in a little bit. More 2-lane highway. This is a six lanes, so this is just super highway. Whoa! All right. Driving from outside the truck is not easy. Uh-oh. That's the other thing. I got to keep that up, otherwise I'll lose my 80 east. We're looking for 80 west. Bang bang. We just banged our head on the the underpass. Let me jump back in because I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to get off up here somewhere. This is 80 east. So where is 80 west? '80 west. There we go. Reno. Okay. That's exactly what I was talking about. So it says 80 west to Reno. Well, you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm not going to Reno. I'm going to Salt Lake City. I think in Euro, I don't think they really, they just put the major cities. I don't think, well, Reno's kind of a major city. I'm going to get off the cruise and double pump. Bring her under control a little bit. Center lane. Looks like we're going to have to get over on a curve. There's nobody to the right. I'm really enjoying that hood mirror, that lower right hood mirror. I kept turning my head to try to see the full-length mirror, but then I just realized, you know what, I could just use that smaller one there, and it'll be cool. So, and it has. It's been working out great. So, I am in Salt Lake City, Utah, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Salt Lake City, Utah. Whoops, oops, oops, oops. Don't run into the other cars on the road. You can be excited, but don't hit other people. That's not good. 23 minutes. So Salt Lake City, Utah is a big, big place. As you can see, we've hit it, and we're still 23 minutes on this 6-lane road trying to get to our destination. So it's a big place that we're looking at here. It's the law. Buckle up, more than likely. 80 west, we're looking for 202, which is going to be a state route. There it is, 202 south. We're going to go a little bit south. Ventured north a little too far. So this is going to be our exit. This is Saltier Drive. Saltier Drive. I'm going to go ahead and get off at Saltier. Hey, dude passed me in an exit lane. I have to believe that that's illegal. We're going to make a left up here. We're looking for Avalanche Steel, which I have to believe is probably on the outskirts of Salt Lake City, Utah. I don't know if you'd want a scrap metal yard in your city proper. So I have a feeling that this is going to be... Look at that. What is that over there? That's pretty cool looking. You see that? Is that just decorative, or... I don't know. We'll have to take a look as soon as we can. So there's a nice Salt Lake. Is that the Salt Lake? Whoa. Part 2. I just logged on. You snooze, you lose, Tommy. That's my brother-in-law, Tommy. Customer expects delivery soon. Make sure you arrive on time. Well, I did not stop to do any sightseeing, I promise you, and we are going to be there in 2 shakes of an 8-minute lamb's tail. Avalanche Smelter. Ooh, the Avalanche Smelter. Wait, I can't go there. I'm going straight. Ooh, I'm getting the music even. Wow, this was a tight one, huh? That's a good part. That's a good stop job. Stop, drop, and a little roll. Speak much? Not lately. I'm going to get my light here. Back in the cab. I don't think we're too late, are we? 9:47 is the latest, so I have to believe I'm right in there. It's 8:12. Yeah, I haven't even reached the early drop-off date time, which is 8:17. So I'm still rocking it, man. Wrong button. There we go. I believe we're going to the smelter, y'all. He who smelter, delter. Like I say, some of these are just for me. You know, I'm driving cross country in a truck by myself. You know, you have to like yourself in order to be able to do something like that. And I happen to think I'm very funny. So there you go. What's up, bro? Is that my brother-in-law? Is he still out there? Are you still out there, Tommy? All right, hit the enter key. We're going to make this delivery quick because now we are over. It's now 8:31. Proceed to the unloading area. I got you. All right, brother. I'm taking this scrap to the smelter, I believe. And I used my joke about he who smelter delter. Somewhere my brother-in-law is laughing, and I know that because he thinks I'm funny too. And that is why I chose him as my brother-in-law. No, I'm just kidding. Riding the train home. So no mic for Tommy. He's got to be typing. He's going to be typing furiously on the train there. All right, so here we go. We got her turned around. We got her straightened out. Now it's just a matter of backing her in. We need to get some fuel, y'all. And that is how you do that, y'all. And when they ask you, hey, how do you do that? Just point them to this video. Because that is exactly how you do that. So we're going to hit the parking brake. We're going to put it in gear to turn off that annoying backup warning siren. We're going to take a look. There she is. We got green on this side. We got green on that side. Looks straight to me. Oh, I like that. All the scrap metal you could want. We're going to go ahead and hit the T-bar and officially hand off this load. Sorry. That's a helpful camera angle, isn't it? I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to go back here. We're going to hit the T-bar, and we are going to officially hand off this load to Avalanche Steel in Salt Lake City, Utah. We did an excellent job, ladies and gentlemen. We delivered scrap metals from Moab to Salt Lake City. We drove 271 miles. It took us 7 hours, 47.5 gallons of fuel. We made $10,028 and 717 experience points. We are still at a level 21 professional, and we need to get to 53,700 to achieve the next level. We'll take a quick gander at the current company job offerings. Salt Lake City to Olympia, Washington. Oh my gosh, that sea horizon too. That would be mooring buoys for the sea. Oh, that would be a cool load to take. Salt Lake City to Vancouver, a little bit closer. Vernal, Utah. It's back east. Well, we got 2D Vernal. We got a wheel loader and we got a square tubing. So That's what's coming out of Avalanche Steel, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the full market in Salt Lake City. As you can see, Salt Lake City is huge. Was it here? I think here was where we first got our Salt Lake City discovered, was like over in this area here, and we still drove all the way over here. Looks like there's another Avalanche Steel. There's a couple of discoverables. I need rest and gas, so I may wind up charting a course past here, and then we'll head gas, and then we'll go up here and do this discoverable and get some rest, and then we'll drone around and see what they got around in Salt Lake City. So we're on our way, or actually, why don't we do this real quick? Boom. Oh, it's got to turn that thing down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so never mind. All right, sometimes, I apologize for this, you got to turn the camera down, otherwise the thing takes off like crazy. So here's Salt Lake. This is the Avalanche Steel that we just wound up at. There's our truck over there. It looks like our load's disappeared, doesn't it? It does. Look at that. Okay. So this is, oh, come on, stupid mouse. Looks like I got some water treatment over here. And oop. So there it is. Picking up the steel, taking it in. There's some buoys. Oh, those are the same buoys. Okay. All right, well, let's turn off the parking brake. Let's go. Get some gas, get some sleep, and we'll gear up for the next run. We'll see where we're going to head off to next time. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of Salt Lake. Taking off out of the Avalanche Steel. Heading out onto the 201 this time. We're going to take the 202 to the 201. Oop. .202 to the 201. I'm not sure what this thing overhead is. I think it's like a conveyor to move rock, isn't it? If anybody knows, and they can let me know, I would appreciate it. And then we would both know, see? You would know, and I would know, and everybody would know. Ooh, it's a Volvo dealership. Oop. A little heavy-footed there. All right. All right. Oop, hold on for just 1 second. Okay. There we are. So, yeah, it looks like the Discovery is going to be a Volvo dealership down this way. This is 8400 West. Okay. Is that my brother-in-law? Jumping in and out and in and out. Why didn't it help? I was going to say, Volvo. That's kind of a nice dealership. There's another Avalanche Steel over this way. So this looks like a yard, just a... Talk to you soon, Tommy. I'm speeding, Tommy. 30 mile per hour. We're heading down this way. I still think we're kind of like industrial section of Salt Lake City here. Outskirts. So we're going to come down here. We're going to make a right and head off to the gas station. Train crossing here. Lights are still off, so we're good to go. All right. Making a right. Couldn't get in over there. Can't get in over here. Oh, right here. This is where I'm going. Okay. Going to the Gallon. I believe that's... Nope. All right. Parking brake on. I got my lights off, right? Shut off the engine. Let's gas up. Gas tank is full. Let's take a look here. An office space here. There's some parking over there. But I believe there's also some resting areas over this way. Driver staffing agency, okay. So that's recruiting agency. And there's a truck headquarters over this way. Now, am I wrong? But I thought we saw. Oh, that's what it was. It was the truck. Okay. So there's a truck garage over this way. What about? Nope. Service station. I'm looking for a service station. I'm wondering if there's one anywhere. It's the garage. The Volvo, I guess. The Volvo counts as a service station. So that's back where we came from. And there's a rest stop, so... Mining. It's a weird place to have a mining company. There's a cow. Hello, cows. It's like I'm one of them. I'm one with the cows. I am Pete, who is one with the cows. I feel like my spirit is soaring. So here's the other Avalanche Steel. In amongst the steel is this trailer. I can't believe that's trash. Somebody's living there. You know somebody's living there. not to be outdone by the beautiful mountain work. Here's a mountain of trash. Okay, so we played around. I think we will, let's double check. We, 2%, that's not enough. Let's just go back here and we'll get some rest. There's a parking spot back there. Fix it up, yo. Here we go. I'm almost positive I saw it over this way by the scales. Oh. He took that front spot. I was going to try and get in front. There are no short messages. What does that mean? I can't park here and get... I mean, I can't rest here? Because I need rest. There's parking spots, you know? I should be able to pull into here. Alright, it doesn't seem like it's going to let me get rest here. Alright, folks, well, let us figure out where can I go to get a rest? Because I am full blue now. Alright, well, let's stop right here for just a second. Consult the map. We are in Salt Lake City. That's a garage, we know that. Where is another... I think it's just the Volvo. I think I got to go down to the Volvo. And if I'm going there, then I might as well do maintenance, right? I mean, there's... I can never find where you're supposed to park to sleep. Oh, we can try it. Reset navigation. So I want to go here. I want to go here. Alright, we're going to discover that discoverable too. I've done that too often where I've driven into town and then driven out without looking up the discoverables, you know, and you're like, oh, well, I was there, I should have taken a look. So, let's go ahead and do that. We'll head down this way. We'll discover the discoverable. I got to use, that was one of the other things about the 1.36 update is they have avoid pins for the GPS. So you can drop a pin into your map and say, look, I want you to avoid this street. I want you to avoid this route, whatever. And it will do that. So that's new with the 1.36 update. And I'm looking forward to using that. New AI vehicles, which is cool. Some of the AI is a little wonky. There are times where if you're going to make a left turn, people who are proceeding straight will come to a complete stop for some reason. They don't know why. It's very nice, but it's a lot nicer than the average driver is. So if they did something to get rid of that, that would be okay with me. Because it just is a little freaky for somebody to stop in the middle of the road. Discovered another recruitment center. So I got one in Moab and now I got one in Salt Lake City. This is the end of this here. I'm going to make a turn here. I think a new garage would cost you upwards of about $108,000, isn't it? Something along those lines. Because if I had the cash, I definitely would go ahead and buy this one in Salt Lake City. To me, it seems like a very nice place to have a truck garage. Let's see if we can figure out a place to sleep here. It says you're supposed to be able to, but I've never been able to find the area where it says, okay, turn off the engine and sleep here. I found in other ones that if you got close to the dumpster, that's where it was. It was close to the dumpster. Yeah, see, I don't see it. Used to be like right here. And it would pop up and say, turn off engine and get rest, but ooh, just ran into these people's fence. But this isn't it. So again, I get the feeling that it's only a place to rest if you own the garage, and we don't own the garage, so we're gonna head out of here. Head over to that Volvo service, the Volvo dealership. We might get, it's 11:17 a.m., so we'll go ahead and get serviced, and then we'll go ahead and rest before we take another run. Let's take a quick gander at the map so I can mark it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be driving around. Here we go. Nope. Over here. Nope. Here. Nope. Remove that. Reset navigation. Why? Why is he in the way? Okay. I'll drive it. Got the green. Here's the train tracks. Again, no train coming. Oh, we got the green here too. Step on the gas a bit. Get through America's finest wheat. Avalanche Steel to our left here. Wants me to make a right turn. I don't know why. But we'll discover, right? That's what it's all about. Taking a tour. It looks like there's some building going on over the hill. Got a big crane engaged over there. Coastline mining is on this. So this is... Don't need my turn signal for that. Coastline mining is doing some work out here. Oops. Watch ahead. Oh, sorry about that. It's a crazy truck driver coming at you. Oh, it's a police officer too. Come on, Mr. Mouse. Help me out. So is this the entryway then for Coastline? I think it is. Dummy. Oh well. There it is. We've gone around the block. Central Lines, the bus station, the bus company. Now, if I pull out, what happens? New AI cars. What are you doing? Oh, we can both turn. Here we go. Volvo dealership in Salt Lake City, Utah. We'll buy a new truck here. That's what that spinning icon is. We're going to pass that up. We're getting real Volvo dealership for our real Volvo truck. Let's see, service. What do we need? Engine needs about $139, transmission $29, chassis $2, cabin $1, and then of course wheels for $152. Truck damage is $323. We only pay $200, so we'll go ahead and pay that. Now we're going to pull up into the... It's 11:28 a.m. We're going to go take a rest. I think I want to take this spot right here. But I'm going to back in. I don't have a trailer, so... How are we looking? Oop, I'm right up on the fence. There we go. That looks good to me. I'm going to hit the parking brake. Turn off the engine. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my... Pulled too far back. That drives me nuts, too. There we go. I had to come forward just a little bit because it didn't recognize it. So there we are. We're going to go ahead and take our rest. We'll be getting up again at about 9:32 p.m. We'll take a quick gander. Again, I'm not going to run anything right now, but we will take a look at the job market. What do they got here in Salt Lake City, Utah? Tucumcari, New Mexico. Roswell, New Mexico. St. George, Utah. Wheel loader. Back to Moab. Price, Utah. I haven't been there. That might be a nice run. Selena, Logan. Yeah, so it might be one. I'm going to definitely take one of these lesser Price, Utah. Again, I have gone through it, but I didn't really stop, so I'd like to go and check it out. Selena, Utah. Again, I haven't, and Logan, I haven't been to either. So next time you tune in, part 3, we'll be looking for to take another load. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Have an amazing day, and we will see you down the road.